and welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. With me is Daren Osby from the baseball team. And first off, thanks so much for joining me today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So first off, how'd you get started in baseball?
I'm not exactly sure how I got started. I just remember around 4 or 5, growing up playing at Gresham Park, just watching my older brother play, and next thing I know, I was playing t-ball, and ever since then, I've been playing baseball since I was 5 years old.
Have you played any other sports besides baseball?
Yeah, I played football and basketball growing up. In high school, I played both sports, but once I transferred high school for Columbia to Redan, I only played baseball.
So when you decided you wanted to play baseball in college, what was your recruitment process like?
Out of high school, it wasn't a lot because I guess I didn't have the exposure, most kids probably had because I didn't play in like the elite travel system coming out of Atlanta or the Georgia area. But once I came out of junior college, it was remarkable. I mean, it was, a lot of different schools. It was overwhelming, kind of, didn't know where I wanted to go because I never had the dream school growing up. So it was fun, most definitely, but it was overwhelming.
So why did you decide to come play at Troy?
Honestly, it was down to a few schools after my sophomore year of junior college, and I just felt like Troy was the best fit, and I knew I could, come in and make an impact on a program that was already good, and I wanted to play and win some games. So that was the biggest part. And
Coach Smart, what's it like being able to play for him?
Very intense, but good. He keeps us going. He's a very high energized guy, not as far as, oh, let's go. But as far as, motivation, he makes you want to play better, he makes you want to win, and he makes you play the game the right way.
And then this past weekend, because of Easter, you guys played Thursday, Friday, Saturday instead of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So how was that different for y'all?
I guess the only way it would be different, move a day up. But the only people I seen like it would affect would be the pitchers because we had to move a day up in a rotation. But actually, Coach Smart, they kept me on the same rotation, which was Saturday. So I just stuck to my same game plan going into the weekend. So I know as far as Crane and Rush, they got both moved up a day. So it may be a little different for them. They didn't have the recovery time I did, but for me, it just was the same game plan.
And you guys were able to win that series. So can you talk about how you were able to do that?
Just played hard. Georgia State had a pretty good team, and they came in with the competitiveness, and we just had to match it. They brought the noise, they brought their game, and to win that series took a lot of hard work, took a whole team effort, and I think we did pretty good.
And Wednesday you go play Jacksonville State. Can you talk about what you're expecting out of that series?
Honestly, hopefully we can win the game. If we want to get to a regional, we know every game matters and every game is important. So we can't look at a team like Jacksonville State and take them for granted. We got to go out there and play our game and continue to strive for greatness.
And what's it going to be like going up there and seeing the damage that was done to their campus?
It's going to be a sad sight, I believe. That's one thing, I look at, like, with coming to Troy, I'm blessed, beautiful campus, beautiful people to be around. And once we heard about what happened in Jack State, it kind of just like, that sucks. You wouldn't want to wish that on anybody, not even your worst rival. So going up there, we're just going, like I said, we just going to make me appreciate what we have here at Troy.
And this season, you're 4-0 as a starter. So what's been working for you this season?
Trusting my pitches, trusting my stuff, and trusting Coach Phillips. He calls the pitches, he calls the shots. I trust and believe in him. Chase behind the plate also helps, having a great catcher, and also my defense. I mean, they barely make mistakes behind me, so I know if I get behind the count, I just want to throw strikes, and if they put the ball in play, I'm pretty confident in my defense to make the play.
And what are some things that you've seen you improve on this season?
Me personally is just going out every game, attacking every team, not being timid, not being afraid. That was something that got me in a lot of trouble last year, especially in the first innings. I would go out there, nitpicking, not really playing my game, but this year I'm just, every pitch, every time I'm giving it everything I got, and I think that has helped me a lot. And
what have you seen the team as a whole improve on throughout the season?
Just willingness to win. If season first start, everybody's excited, but you're not sure if everybody wants to win because you don't know how everybody's going to play. But as the season's been going, even when we went to Florida State and got swept, we didn't come back, with our heads down. We knew we were still a good ball club, and we knew that we still could win a lot of games. And I think now we walk in the locker room, everybody's confident. It's a lot of fun playing when you're winning, and we have a good chance to keep that going for the second half of the season.
And this upcoming weekend, you guys have Appalachian State. So what's the game plan for that series?
First off, stay hot. It's supposed to be cold, and I heard it's supposed to snow. But honestly, we just, like I said, with Jacksonville State, because that's our most important game on the schedule, so we don't want to look past anybody. But with App State, they're a Sun Belt team, and no team in the Sun Belt is just, bad. So if we want to go win the series, we got to play our game, stay within ourselves, and continue to play good baseball.
All right, now when you're not playing or practicing, what do you like to do?
Ooh, you want the truth? I like to make music. I'm into music a lot, rapping and stuff, and just being around that. I've been doing that since I was young, 13, 14, and that's something I'm very passionate about, as well as baseball.
So do you like to watch baseball when you're not playing?
Yes, but no. If it's a team I really like, I'll sit down and watch the game, but if it's just two teams that, I don't really care for, I may watch it, I may not, I may just catch the highlights after the game, it varies.
So who's one team that you will sit down and watch?
Although it hurts, the Atlanta Braves, that's where I'm from, so I will watch them any day, at any time, but sometimes it's painful to watch.
Yeah, like the Braves, but they did get a win against the Nationals,
Yes,
which
they
was
did.
great.
They get on their first loss of the season, so I think we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah. Okay, now on that team, Dansby's my favorite player. Who do you like?
I definitely gotta go Freeman. Very good ball player, but since I'm a pitcher to run, he's been there for a long time. I watched him for a few years, and he's a pretty good ball player as well.
Now, do you have a player that inspires you?
A specific player, no, but I will say what keeps me going is my dad, since he was the one who taught me the game, and he is the one who got me into baseball, into loving it. He keeps me going, hoping every day that I can get better so I can put him in a better situation. My mom also, but definitely my dad, since he taught me the game.
So before a game, do you have anything that you like to do to prepare yourself?
Listen to music. Coach Mar, I don't think they approve of it, but I just, stay in the locker room, or if we're on the road, I'm in the bullpen, my earphones in, and just, vibing, get my mind right for the game. I don't like to talk on game days, I just like to be as focused as I can be, so I always have my earphones in.
Okay, so what's your go-to song?
Definitely Codeine Crazy by Future. I don't know why, I'm not sure it's the best song to listen to, but maybe it's the beat just does something to me and it locks me in. I just get focused off that song.
Okay, so when you're done playing, what are your career plans?
Hopefully, I could get drafted to continue playing, or maybe, go play in an independent league somewhere. If that doesn't work out, whatever God has for me. But on the flip side, I would like to own a business, or even, pursue music as much as I pursue baseball. I've been doing baseball since I was 5, so I never really had the amount of time to, just take music serious. But hopefully, if I'm done playing, I could get the opportunity to do that.
Now, do you have any tips for anyone who's looking to get involved in baseball?
Stay confident. Don't never put your head down, because baseball is most definitely a game of failure. And trust me, I failed a lot in this game, but what keeps me going, is that it's not like football. You don't play every 7 days. You play every other day. So that, just every time you get your opportunity, just try to strive and improve yourself. And just keep working hard. As long as your coaches see you working hard and you got the skill set, they will put you on the field if they believe in you.
And lastly, who's one team left on your schedule that you're looking forward to playing?
Right now, Coastal Carolina. They're #1 in the Sun Belt, and they come in here, I think April 13th, the weekend of that, and I want to show them that it's not a cakewalk, that we can play with y'all, we can play with the best of any team in the nation. That's how confident I am in our team and my teammates. We got a very good team, and I'm ready to play Coastal. I'll just leave it at that.
And they won a national championship a couple of years ago.
Yes, I watched that out of JUCO. It was amazing to see a small school, like that, beat the big schools in the NCAA tournament, which is hard to get there, and most definitely even harder to win. But when I look at things like that, now that they're in our conference, I see they did it. I believe we can do it as well, All
right, well, thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck in the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for what's coming up in Trojan Sports right after this.